Hey everyone, thanks for tuning in. This is Pat Phillips with Rodeo Realty, and I'm here today interviewing Jennifer Padilla, a fitness instructor with Equinox throughout LA, and also an independent personal trainer who will come to your home. In fact, she's my personal trainer, and we're at my home, so I can 100% vouch for her. So let's hear Jennifer's story. Jen, thanks for joining me today.
Thank you for having me.
You're very welcome. And how did you get started in this business?
So I got started when I was 21 years old. I had been an athlete my entire life, and I started with dance when I was 7, but I ran track since I was in kindergarten until senior year of high school.
Yeah.
And being an athlete, it just felt like a natural transition to go into the fitness world and help and educate people on how to take care of their bodies and how to train properly.
Right.
And it just seemed more of an intuitive fit for me.
Yeah.
And I started at Equinox in Encino.
Right.
As a trainer. That's where I met you.
That's right. That's where we met. You were my personal
Yes.
trainer at Equinox.
Yes. And it just was a perfect fit for me. And that's how I got started.
Yeah, and we did boxing,
We boxed.
but anything is possible.
Yeah, we did everything.
We have done everything, and you can do anything. When you're not personal training, what do you like to do?
Fun fact.
Fun fact.
I actually am a professional dancer for professional sports teams. I've danced professionally for the Boston Celtics,
God, that's really cool.
the Los Angeles Lakers, and I just finished my 5th year with the Los Angeles Rams.
Well, that's the one I knew about. The Rams, I didn't know about the
I thought you
previous.
did. I was
did
on Lakers
not.
when I was training you.
Okay, I forgot about that, but I do know about the Rams. So
Yeah.
that's really so cool to do that on the side.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's more so, obviously dance has been a part of my life, but it was such a great honor because I was able to go into the community of Los Angeles as an entire city and expose myself to different parts of LA that other than the Valley,
Right.
and give back.
Yeah, I love it. I absolutely love that. Isn't that cool? So what do you think your clients love most about your service?
Let's see. I don't know. What do you want to say? I was
What do
kidding.
I want to say? I love the energy,
Oh,
and the flexibility.
yeah.
But are there other things that people talk about?
I think most of my clients all relatively say the same thing. That I think we just create a strong relationship where it becomes almost like family.
Right.
I spend a lot of time with you, and it's a very intimate situation.
Right.
And training is not just kind of an easy thing. It's a big commitment that you
Right.
have to make for yourself.
On both sides.
Exactly. And
Right.
so you're looking for a change to enrich and better your life and your health. So there's just a mutual understanding that we're working towards something, and there's a bond that creates over that.
Yeah.
So I think my clients like me.
I think they do.
Yeah.
I know I do. And ever since Equinox sort of closed its doors during the pandemic, I think the personal training aspect of your service has probably become a bigger part of that.
Definitely. I went digital during the pandemic.
Digital.
And
Okay.
that was pretty successful.
Oh, wow.
Actually, over Zoom.
I did not know that.
Yeah.
Okay. I haven't taken advantage of that yet.
Oh, I don't do it anymore.
Oh, you don't do it anymore. Okay, well,
No.
forget it then. I won't
Just
take
COVID.
advantage
Just the
of it.
beginning of COVID, I did.
Just in the beginning.
Mhm.
Okay. And do you have anything special that you'd like your clients to know about at this given time? Anything that we should all,
Something new.
something new, anything, maybe not.
So this doesn't have to do with fitness, but kind of does.
Okay.
I started my own podcast.
Okay.
The basis of this podcast is all around mental health.
Right.
And I think it's such a buzzword now, but
Yeah.
I think it's something that we also need to start talking about and taking more serious.
Right.
Obviously, it's just people from all walks of life coming onto my podcast, talking about successes, adversities, how they got through it, how their mental strategy changed over the course of their life. And it could be about fitness, it could be about careers, it could be about breakups,
they're
it could be
all
about anything.
interconnected.
Yeah,
That's
exactly.
the important thing, that what's going on, what you're doing for yourself physically also relates to what you're doing for yourself emotionally and mentally.
Exactly. And so we're not taught how to emotionally move through life in a productive way. So I just want these episodes to help people that are listening to kind of find maybe some inspiration or some being relatable to it, or comfort.
How do we find you? How do we tune into that?
It's not published yet.
Okay.
It will be published in May.
All right.
So you can find me on Spotify or Apple Podcast app.
Yeah.
It's called Life Unfiltered. So
Life Unfiltered. Okay.
Unfiltering yourself from Instagram with all the filters.
Yeah.
So just kind of taking you into reality of what you are in real life, and
Right.
not on a digital platform.
And not on a digital platform, even though this is a digital platform and we are learning digitally.
Yeah.
If on that platform.
Yeah.
What have you found is most surprising about owning your own business? What surprised you the most?
I mean, I think any business owner can definitely agree that it's tough.
Mm.
There are the ups and the downs, but I think those are the most rewarding parts of it.
Right.
But I think the most important part is how I was surprised at how people were so supportive.
Yeah. Well, that's a very good thing.
Yeah.
I mean, I can relate. I'm, an independent contractor as well in real estate. I belong to an umbrella company like Rodeo, but I'm really working for myself.
Mm-hmm.
And my relationships with people are really, really, really important.
Definitely. And they support you in all realms.
So that's great.
Yeah.
I'm glad to hear that people are supportive and
Yeah.
kind of helps you move forward.
Yeah, and I think you just build a network with people, and they can take care of you in different ways. Like if you're looking for a home,
Mm-hmm.
When I'm at that point in my life, I go to you.
Yes.
So
Yes.
It's just those relationships where we take care of each other in our
Right.
crafts. Whether you're a dentist or a doctor or a realtor, I'm a trainer, I help you with your health. So we kind of just collaborate on all of our crafts together to just help each other out.
That's really, and that really does work, because I have really found Jennifer to be a big influence in my life, and she's enabled me to kind of round out, my life. I've got my work, but then I've also got my pleasure, and part of that is keeping fit. So I thank you so much for joining me today.
Thank you for having me.
And thanks everybody for watching. Again, this is Pat Phillips with Rodeo Realty signing off, but also reminding you to visit parkbench.com, Encino, often, to get even more interviews of our local business leaders and local business owners. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.